Good morning, students. Welcome to your first science class. Today we are starting our first chapter, that is sources of food. In this chapter, we will learn about why do we need food, from where do we get food, variety in food habits of different animals, and how living things get their food. Now, first of all, gear up. Now, in this picture, you can see various food items like sweets, snacks, and fruits. Can you guess which things we get from plants and which things we get from animals? Our first topic of this chapter is need for food. Why do we need food? Food gives us energy that is needed to keep us alive and active. There are some chemical substances like vitamins, minerals, carbohydrates, proteins, and fats present in our food which are called nutrients. Now, you have to underline the definition of nutrients. The chemical substances present in the food essential for the body are called nutrients. Next page. Functions of food. Now, why is food essential for our body? Food provides us energy that is needed to do all our life activities. It helps in growth, it repairs the cells, it keeps us healthy and away from diseases. We eat different kinds of food. People living in different states eat different kinds of food. Our choices are also different. In activity 1, now you can see in this you have given a table. You can write different types of food you and your friends eat in breakfast, lunch and in the dinner. Next is the food ingredients. Food ingredients. Now, what are ingredients? Underline the raw materials. Now, you can see a new words over here. Ingredients. What are the ingredients? The raw materials used to prepare a dish are called ingredients. Whenever we prepare a dish, we use different materials. For example, when we prepare tea, we add tea leaves, water, milk, sugar in it. So these are ingredients that are used to make tea. Now, in the next page, the next is activity 2. You have to write different ingredients to make the given dishes. One example is given to you, that is of vegetable biryani. In this, the ingredients required are rice, peas, potatoes, carrots, onions and spices. Now you have to write, this is your homework, you have to write the different ingredients that are used to prepare the food items like shahi paneer, idli sambar, dhokla, noodles and chicken curry. This is your homework. Our next topic is sources of food. As you know, humans are omnivores. Omnivores are animals that eat both plants and flesh of other animals. Underline the new word. People who do not eat eggs and meat are called non-vegetarians. People who eat eggs and meat are called non-vegetarian. First one, people who do not eat eggs and meat are called vegetarian. First, we will read about plants as source of food. We get different food items from plants like cereals, pulses, spices, fruits and vegetables. Now, first one are the cereals, which are commonly known as grains. We get wheat, rice, maize, millet. This is our staple food. Cereals are rich in carbohydrates and these give us energy. You can see in the picture we have given the picture of wheat, rice, maize and millet, that is also known as bajra. Next is the pulses or dals. It includes Bengal gram, that is chana, green gram moong, black gram, that is urd, etc. Pulses are rich sources of proteins and these help in growth of the body cells and also repair the tissues. You have to remember both English and Hindi names of the pulses. We have some more pulses like arhar, masoor, moong pictures here. Now next is the activity 3. You can easily prepare sprouts by soaking moong dal or chana dal overnight and then wrap the seeds in moist muslin cloth. You will see white structure coming out of each seed. These seeds are called sprouts. Sprouts are very rich in proteins. Along with that, we get lots of vegetables and fruits from plants. Vegetables can be root vegetables, for example, radish, carrot, stem vegetables like potato, ginger, leafy vegetables, spinach, cabbage, flower vegetables like cauliflower, broccoli, and fruits vegetables like tomato, brinjal, etc. Along with these, we get fruits like apple, orange, mango, banana from plants. There are many edible oils that we get from plants like soybean, groundnut, sunflower, coconut, etc. Spices. Spices also we get from the plants. Spices add flavor to the food, and some spices have medicinal values also, like turmeric, clove, etc. You can see pictures of cardamom, cinnamon and black pepper here. Cardamom is commonly known as green elaichi, cinnamon is dalchini and black pepper is kali mirch. We also get sugar from sugarcane and beetroot plants. We get our common beverages from plants like tea is obtained by drying tea leaves, and coffee and cocoa powder are prepared from dried seeds of coffee and cocoa plants. You can see the pictures of the tea plants that we get from the tea leaves and coffee plants and its seeds. Next, along with plants, there are a lot of food items that we get from animals. Like meat, we get meat from goat, sheep, hen, chicken, etc. Eggs are eaten as food the world over. We get eggs from duck, goose, etc. Fishes and seafood. That is, fishes and seafood are rich sources of iodine and proteins. We get the seafood that is present in seas, and its examples are oyster, crab, lobster, prawn and some algae. These are the popular seafoods that are eaten mainly by the people who are living near coastal areas. We get milk from animals like cows, buffaloes, etc. that is used to make many milk products including curd, paneer, cheese, etc. Now you can see the knowledge desk. Underline this. Rearing of fish means keeping fish in large numbers to sell them. It is known as pisciculture, and rearing of honeybees is called apiculture. We get honey from honeybees. Honey is very good for health. It is easy to digest and it has property to kill harmful bacteria. Honey is widely used in the preparation of many medicines. Checkpoint 1. This is your homework. Complete it with pencil before our next science class. We will discuss these exercises in our next class. Now next topic is how living things get food. All living things cannot prepare their own food. Only green plants which have chlorophyll can make their food in the presence of sunlight, carbon dioxide and water. These are known as autotrophs. Whereas non-green plants and animals who cannot prepare their own food, these are known as heterotrophs. Depending on the food habits of the animals, these are divided into 3 groups. First one is herbivores or plant eater animals. carnivores, flesh-eating animals, and third one group is the omnivores, which can eat both plants and flesh. First of all, herbivores, that are the plant eaters. You can see pictures here like cow, goat, deer, and giraffe. These eat plants or grasses and are called herbivorous animals. They have sharp cutting teeth in front and flat grinding teeth at back. They can easily cut the plants with their front teeth and chew their food with the help of grinding teeth. Other examples of herbivorous animals are rabbits, sheep, horse, zebra, elephant, squirrel, etc. Next group of animals is of carnivores. Carnivores, these are the animals that eat flesh of other animals. You can see some pictures of some carnivorous animals. Example of carnivores are lion, tiger, frog, snakes, owl, etc. Carnivorous animals like lion and tiger have sharp and pointed teeth which help them to tear the flesh of their prey. Some carnivorous animals like crocodile and snakes swallow the whole animal. Birds like owl and hawk tear the flesh with their sharp beak. Frogs eat insects with its long tongue. Last group is of omnivorous animals. These animals eat both plants and flesh. Human, cat, bear, crow, sparrow are omnivorous animals. You can see some pictures over here of bear, crow, and sparrow. In the last, we have a table in which you can see different animals and the food they eat. And according to the food habits, they are put in different categories of omnivore, herbivore, or carnivores. Like human beings, the main food that human beings eat are cereals, pulses, fruits, milk, vegetable, eggs, meat, fish, etc. And these come under omnivore according to their feed habits. Second group is like example is rat. It eats grains and stored food and it comes under herbivore. Third group of animals that we have read is of frog. Like these eat insects and flesh and these come under carnivores. So that's all for this chapter. You have to do checkpoint 2 as your homework. Tick the correct answer and on the next page you have to do the fill in the blanks and next do the science quiz and puzzle as your homework. You can do in the book with pencil and if you do not have book you can do in your notebook. Read the chapter thoroughly. If you have any doubts you can ask in comments or you can send your queries in the WhatsApp group. Thank you.